Hello, hello. This is your girl Renita, and welcome to Renita's Positive Thoughts. Okay, so this, let's just say, episode of Positive Thoughts is what has God saved you from? Okay, so I woke up this morning. I'm in LA and it's early here, so it's like 3 hours earlier than Florida. So I woke up about five ish, and so so anyway, I woke up that early, and so I was listening to something the other day, and it said prayer is you talking to God. Yeah, you talking to God. Meditation is God talking to you. And I was like, what in the world? And and I've been in church for a little while, so I should know that. I mean, I should know that. But I didn't know that. So I didn't realize or didn't even think about it or put it together that meditation was me sitting and just listening to what God has to say to me. And so this morning at 5 in the morning, I thought I would try that. I was like, okay, I'm going to just try to sit and meditate and try to just hear what it is that God has to say to me. And this is not me trying to force my views on anybody else. God is God to me. So whatever you call the universe, or I don't know, guardian angel, whatever you call, that's your own personal business. So, but anyway, so then I was just sitting here and I was just like thinking, I'm like, so what's it's so crazy because I'm like, okay, so am I supposed to say something? Am I supposed to do something, or I don't know. But I was like, no, you have to be quiet. You have to shut up and just listen. And I was just going back and forth with myself, trying to figure out, okay, this just doesn't seem like I'm doing anything. And so, but anyway, so something finally came to my head. And what came to my head was, this was the first thing that came to my head. So it was like, what did God save you from? And I was like, okay. And things just started coming to my head. What did God save me from? So a few things came to mind straight away. And these are the three things that I'm going to actually share with you today. So the first thing was, I feel it was my life that was saved. So basically, I was a breech baby, which that means coming out feet first. So that meant my mother's wound could have closed up around my neck and choked me. And that was one way I could have been taken out. Another way is I used to, as a kid, sitting in the car, I always wanted to sit by the window. And this was like, I was a young girl. I was born in 1969. So anyway, so things wasn't like they were. You didn't always have to wear. You didn't have to wear a seatbelt. Like, I don't even know if seatbelts was in the daggum car. I don't really know. But always had to wear a seatbelt, and it things wasn't as sturdy or whatever. And so I fell out the car so many times. So many times I could have been ran over by another car. And so that was another way that I could have been taken out. And that was a young girl. So first, when I was first born, I could have been taken out. And then the second thing is me sitting by the window as a kid. Like, I'll say about 4 or 5 years old. I'm falling out the car, rolling down the daggum. Look out the window. Oh my God, where's Sean? She's rolling down the damn street. So anyway, that's me. Okay, so that was another way I could have been taken out. So then, this is another thing as a young child. So another thing, I was running in some flip flops right after it had got done raining, and so it was slippery. And I was racing with some friends. We were supposed to be racing, and I ended up cutting my arm and my hand on the concrete. The concrete was broke, and so I slipped and fell on the concrete and cut my arm and my hand. So my hand, it started here, stopped, and then started here. So I had to get like 75 stitches. But by the grace of God, it didn't cut my wrist. So how does that happen? How did that happen? How did it start here, stop, and then start again? That was all the grace of God. So I could have been taken out once again. So that's 3 times for sure that came to me this morning. I'm pretty sure that there's something else, but I was saved. By the grace of God, I was saved. So I'm saying all this to say, be grateful, be thankful that you're alive. You have another day by the grace of God. Every day, I say this all the time to myself, every day that God gives me is another day that I have to get it right. So you woke me up this morning. So what is it that I have to do today to get it right? So I don't know. Today is gonna be the day. This is just something that, that I just thought of. Like, this is something that came to me. This is in my meditation mode, that what came to me. So it was like, it put on my spirit to basically share it with you guys. So do what it is that you've been called to do, because you don't know when it's going to be your day to be called home. Do what it is that you've been called to do, because you don't know when it's going to be your day to be called home. Oh, this is so awesome and so wonderful. Okay, so I hope you guys have an awesome and amazing day. I hope that this has basically touched somebody in some sort of way to do what you've been called to do. Do what you have been called to do. Okay, so I'll talk to you later. Deuces for now.